Goes there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Now let's go.
On 3rd down. That's Allen. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Play action. It's Jackson. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. John Brown, 34 yards. And the Ravens are in for 6. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st down, it's Keenum. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. Keenum now 6 of 10 in this 1st half. He's got his guys a 1st down here. On 1st and 10, Keenum. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Demaryius Thomas in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now 17-14. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone! Now let's go! Detroit! Green, Detroit! 39! Green!
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
No. Check. Patriot! Hurry up, here we go!
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Derek Wolfe in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Leopard! Take four. Now let's go! Green, 39! Green, 39! Detroit!
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
Leopard!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Adam Gotsis, the big Aussie, in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards.
Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Watch him now, Barney, Barney! Here we go now.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like, it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
And give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Now the pitch to Freeman. And some space here. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 30. 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Royce Freeman, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now here come the Ravens. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Gone. Blue 90.
Play action. Now Jackson. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Now let's go. Gone, gone. Blue 90. Gone, gone. Blue 90.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. He's going to look deep for Perriman, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Oh, the timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Hey, yo, let's go, let's go. Hey, go, Rodney.
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On On second down, here's Keenum. Complete out right to Jake Buck. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. First target, first catch at a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Back now in Baltimore. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth.
Jam. Roger. Here goes Scott. At 20. 553.
Keenum now on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Now Keenum. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays.
Jam. Here goes Scott. Right. 22. Roger.
A shotgun snap for Keenum. Got his man, it's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. Demaryius Thomas, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Broncos will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. McManus's point after is good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now McManus on to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, eluding the tackle. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes for a gain of 31.
Here we go. Detroit!
They go play action here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Will Parks there in coverage to knock it away.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go now.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Detroit! Gone!
They go play action with Jackson. Flushed out right. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Brandon Marshall, the linebacker, able to make the play defensively. Now, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Down. Hey, we're good. We're going to hot. Right 20. Check 50. Down. Roger. Mary left. Done.
To throw on 2nd down is Keenum. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Eric Weddle there to break that one up.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Roger. Hey, go Roger. All right. Go doctor.
Out of the gun, Keenum. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Demaryius Thomas, 45 yards. And the Broncos capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now McManus on to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Right back to him on first down. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Throwing is Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Brendan Langley picks it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turning over 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I guarantee you, it's not very good.
Roger. Stand down.
The drive starts with Devontae Booker. Brings it just past the 15, able to avoid the initial contact, but not much more there on the play. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Oh, not running. Keenum wants to throw. Sanders has it over the middle. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Keenum now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Mary left. Right. 20. Mary left. 22. 53. 48, Mike. 48, Mike.
Keenum on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Gone! All right, now look at 56. All right, here we go.
One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard of your defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.